My name is Alexis Busetti. I'm from Houston, Texas. I'm a wife. I'm a mother of 4 children. I'm also a friend. And recently, in the matter of only a few days, I texted a girlfriend of mine. She's a girlfriend that we text often about what we're watching on TV, and we send funny gifts to each other, and I sent her a text to ask her how she was doing after the shooting in Buffalo, New York, because she's an African American woman, and we've walked together for years. Her answer is she wasn't okay. A few days later, she returned my text. She said, "How are you doing? I know you're a mother, and I know you have to send your kids to school tomorrow." And my answer was the same. I'm not okay. When my boys, who are the exact same ages of the children who were killed in Uvalde, this past year just finished 4th and 2nd grade, came home early in the year, they told me about an incident they had had at school. Now, this is the first year that it has felt semi-normal post-COVID, and they're young, and so their school experience has been limited. And they told me about an incident that they had at school, which was a drill. And this drill was to prepare them for intruders that would come violently wanting to hurt them at school. Talented class, and is probably more articulate than me by a long shot. And my 2nd grader sat and told me very factually what had happened in school. And as a parent, I tried to mask my horror. When I was growing up as a girl in Oklahoma, we used to have drills in school for tornadoes. We would get lined up in the hallway outside of our classrooms where the cinder block wall would meet the concrete floor, and we would be in a similar to a child's pose in yoga and put our hands, fingers interlocked behind our necks. Like this was going to do something when the active god of a tornado might come through the school. We got used to it as we did as children growing up in Tornado Alley, as they call it. But we knew 2 things. One, that wasn't helping us in a tornado. But the second thing was that tornadoes are acts of God, uncontrollable by humans. If a tornado came, it would be devastating, but there would be nothing really that we could do about it. But I'm here to tell you that these drills that all of our children across the country are going through today are to save them from a devastation that is completely preventable. These are not acts of God. As has been said before me from my colleagues, these are acts of evil and violence. The work of, as we name in the faith community, the enemy. They are preventable by keeping guns out of the hands of bad guys. And I think that our members of Congress know this. When I spoke with my sons that day, they intellectualized what had happened. But as a parent, I could tell in their bodies that they weren't okay, that they knew that what had just happened was not okay. And I'll offer this. As our representatives, I think you know in your bodies that this is not okay. I think we have seen you intellectualize this. I think we have seen you debate this. I think we have seen you try and come at this from different sides and reason that is actually unreasonable. And I think you know in your guts that what is happening is not okay. And so I would ask you, I would urge you, as my colleagues have said, I would tell you, this is not okay. You are in positions where you can do something about it, and it is long past time that you do. Thank you.